What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Youtsin here. We are back in SCUM today. Yeah, I'm a little late on this video. Wanted to get it out last night. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for me. So here I am, getting it out today. As you may or may not be aware, pretty sure you're aware, something big happened in SCUM community yesterday. Patch 0.5. With patch 0.5, some huge changes have come along. So I wanted to go over those. If you guys enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and jump into some of these changes, starting with the first one, the map. So prior to 0.5, we had this. Yeah, so 4x4. It's a pretty big map. I mean, it was still pretty damn big. But after 0.5, we've got this. 5x5. Pretty darn huge. So they've labeled the new areas A0, B0, D0, C0 so goes in there somewhere. And then along the bottom, we've actually got Z, Zulu, Zebra, Zonkers, whatever. Yeah, so quite a bit of new stuff. So up in the right hand, you're going to have tundra, mountain area. You've got a new river. Along the old map, you've actually got some new, I guess, creeks, little rivers that go big to feed into the big river. Just easier access, and it just seems more natural. Down at the bottom, of course, you got the islands, which means you've got new POIs. And they've actually listed 4 in the patch notes. I'm actually going to go over those, but along with the new areas also comes new bunkers, other places to find out, to explore. I don't know them all. Can't wait to find out. I do know there's a bunker at least. Anyway, one of the new areas is a brick factory. We've got the weapons factory, we've got the small shipyard, and we've got the windmills. Now, I've seen the small shipyard and the windmills. They look amazing. Now, I do hope they do a little more work on the windmills. I wasn't able to find the way up. I could get in, but not up. So I hope that at some point they allow us to get up there. There has been a complete overhaul of the weather system. So I don't necessarily really know what that means, but all I do know is the new weather looks amazing. When you see the clouds, when you see the sky, it looks great. But I decided I was just going to read a little bit of what they had to say. We have completely revamped the weather system in the game, from day and night cycles, clouds, and chance of rain to the nighttime and moon phases. Yeah, but it looks freaking fantastic. One of the cool things is now you can see the raindrops on the water. It's pretty, looks pretty amazing. One of the other changes they made is the moon cycle change. Now, I know that they were getting some reports about just how dark it actually was in the game at dark. So they made this change. We've now simulated moon cycles. Depending on the weather and which moon cycle it is, you will now be able to not see more clearly at night. It's pretty awesome. I mean, yeah, you've got night vision or whatever, but when you're running around and there's a moon supposed to be out, yeah, it's pretty darn. They've added boats to the game. Currently, there are 3 types. You've got the motorboat, sailboat, and the paddle boats. So the motorboats, obviously, they require gas. But if you run out of gas, they actually come with 2 oars that you can row. There are 2 of those. You've got a wooden boat, and then you've got one that's like a military-style raft or maybe a whitewater raft. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a water person, so I don't really know those. We have a sailboat. This is improvised. There's only one of these guys. You can make it. Take note, a wind will affect your ability to travel while on the sailboat. So if the wind is going against you and you drop the sail or the sheets, you're not going to go anywhere. Turn around, you're going to take off like a bat out of hell. Anyway, and then we have the paddle boats. There's 2 of these. One you could find and one is improvised. Now these guys are super slow, but the trade-off is they are super stealthy. Keep in mind, if you want to use one of these, you're going to need to bring your own paddle, which you can actually make now. While you're out on the water, be careful. If you fall in, you may be attacked by a shark. Yeah, sharks are in the game now, and they look friggin' amazing. From the pictures I've seen. I did look for one. I couldn't find it. But they did add as an in-game game. Yeah, so if you happen to find yourself in a shark's mouth, smash the F button. It'll help you get out. Now, I don't know if you escape. You can get out of the mouth, but I'm not sure if it's going to come back for a second bite. Like the bear, come up and smack you, knock you down. As long as you don't want to get up too quick, it's going to leave you alone. Well, I'm not sure the shark is like that. I tried to find a shark to find out, but no luck. They've added fishing. Yeah, and along with the fishing, we have 2 different types or categories of fish, saltwater and freshwater. There are a ton of them listed. I'm not going to go into the details. Check out the patch notes. I'm going to list that in the description if you want a full list of those fish that's been added. To help you with the fishing, they've actually added 4 fishing rods. Now, I say 4. I think it's only two types of fishing rods. You have an improvised fishing rod, and then you have a second fishing rod that you can find, but that second fishing rod comes in 3 different colors. 3 different colors. Red, blue, and green. So they look pretty good. So they do have 3 reels. They have the improvised reel, a regular open-faced reel, and a professional open-faced reel. Those last 2, obviously, you can find. To help with that, they've actually added 4 different types of line. You've got the improvised, you've got the 12 millimeter, the 18 millimeter, and the 25 millimeter. Now, I'm not certain exactly what the differences are. I know it's the weight, how much or what size fish or whatever you can bring in, but I'm not sure if those will affect what type of reels you actually put the line in. Unfortunately, I haven't had that much time to actually experiment myself. They've added a bunch of bait, tons of bait. Yeah. I haven't found any yet because, again, I haven't spent as much time in the game as I would like. We'll find out, but can't wait to. They've added 4 different types of hooks. All of them, I think, are found. You've got one that looks like this, one that looks like this, one that looks like this, and then one that's got 3 hooks. I know none of that makes sense. Look at the picture. We have an automatic slingshot crossbow. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's got a drill on it. It's pretty amazing. It's improvised, which means you can make it. Yeah. We have two new types of ammo. We've got the explosive bolt and the explosive arrow. Both are a timed payload. Listen for the beep, run away, turn around and watch it go boom. And then they've added one more ammo type. I'm going to let you discover that one. It's pretty freaking hilarious. And that is it. Yeah, that's all the major changes. Now, there are a bunch of bug fixes and whatnot that are listed. Check the patch notes if you're curious about exactly what those are, but I'm not going to go into over them here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. Again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.